Radko, when you think about where this team has been this year, do you have to kind of shake your head a little bit and say, wow, here we are at the Stanley Cup Final, the way things kind of unfolded?
Yeah, I would certainly say so. It did not look as good as we wanted to since start of the season, but we had our ups and downs at the start. At the Christmas, I think we had our ultimate down, but we got together. We said a lot of right things, and Mo got us in the right direction. Everybody kind of started clicking more and more, and since Christmas, I thought we kind of took off from there, and we've just been building ever since. So it's fun that we could continue and accomplish this far.
And now you're at the stage where you have clearly the best beard in the Stanley Cup Final. Give me your thoughts. I mean, have you had a beard this long before? Have you had one that long?
I don't know if I had this long beard, to be honest. I did once have similar length. I grew it for a couple months as well, but this one has significantly more to it. Significantly bigger, I would say, in the size for sure. And it's just fun now. It's with this heat, it's getting a little in the way, but it's for a good thing. So I'm enjoying it.
What are the things, like you just had, like it gets obviously heat, right? It's a factor. What are other things that you have to deal with just because now you have to maintain this to some degree, right? Are there more things you have to do?
Yeah, 100%. I didn't think I'm going to be taking care of it as much, but eating is not that easy last few days. The runny eggs is not that pleasant anymore. But those are little things that you battle with. But just gotta pick what you drink and what do you eat. But those are the things that I'm willing to sacrifice for the good cause.
Hey, anything for the cup, right? You got to do what you got to do there. I mean, you had Joe Thornton with your group last year. So did you get any tips from Joe? Has he messaged you at all?
Yeah, he actually does. He was my big model last year. He came in the start of the year and he already had this big beard, and he's like, you should grow it too. So last year I grew a bigger one, and this year even bigger. So I think this year I could battle with him, who's got a bigger one right now. But yeah, he's definitely one that helped me with it for sure.
All right, let's get back to the hockey stuff now. You guys have, like I said, you guys have ended this amazing run now, but you've had this little break. What has been going on in these 8-9 days as you get ready for the Cup Final within your group?
Well, a lot of team bonding, I would say. We spend a whole lot of time together. We try to make things not too boring. At the arena, you can practice every day. So we did some things that were team-wise. We spread it out as much as we can. We were watching the series to how it's going to fold out. So that was first few days. It was more watching what's going to happen next. But we just try to stay in best possible shape possible. Taking care of the bumps and bruises along the way, and just try to stay in biggest shape as we possibly can, and don't get too sleepy.
Let me ask you about, you're watching that series. What are you looking for as you start to see that Vegas is taking the advantage in this series? What are the things you're looking for that you think maybe can help you as you begin this series starting tomorrow night?
A lot of things. You're learning about the players. It's a team that we haven't seen much this year. We saw them later in the season, but it's a West Coast team. You don't get to play them as much, so it's going to be. It was a lot of understanding who the players are, the way they play, and what their personality are, maybe a little tendencies. So that was, I would think, mostly what we were watching at the end when we kind of knew this is going what's going to happen. But overall, it's more focus on us and playing our game to make sure we have the advantage with the way we can play our game.
All right, you play a hard, physical style as a defenseman. Vegas has got like an experienced group. What do you think about that matchup between their forwards and your group on defense?
Honestly, I think we have pretty good lineup of a D-core that it doesn't really matter who we're going to play against. In the playoffs, when you get the home and road disadvantage, the other team usually changes, and we have to play against anybody. So we have to stay sharp. We got to know who their shooters are, what their tendencies are. So I think watching those games it helped a lot to know who is who, and just staying in the game, staying in the moment, staying focused on the right things at all times. It's going to be a big factor for us.
All right, you have played in the Olympics, which is a big deal. Do you think that experience is something that could help you moving forward here? Because that's another elite competition.
Yeah, 100%. I enjoyed it as much as I could over there too. So I'm just trying to live in the moment and enjoy these games as well. There's not many things that you can change right now. So it's just sticking with the things that work for you, and try to do them as best as possible. So I think that's going to be the key for us as a deep pairing with Josh, and I think that's what the main focus for us is going to be. Just stay more of what we are doing and give our forwards the certainty of knowing what we're doing out there.
All right, Radko, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Good luck starting tomorrow night. Go get them.
Thanks for having me.